correct answer would be yes, I am. It is slightly loud. Oh, my phone. Oh shit, my phone was there. Let me go ahead and slightly put everything down. That is really loud. I have the voices up though, because I like to hear voices. Love acting. There we go. That should be good. Gamma. Let me see. Yeah, it could be slightly higher. Or it could just be where it was. There. That way. Gameplay, vibration, subtitles, English, yeah, no. Reward notifications, sure. Alright. Not gonna worry about controls. Difficulty. Young Master Mycroft. You will not see interactive icons for people and items you interact with. You will not receive prompts to visit the Mind Palace in Casebook, and you will not be notified when you collected key evidence or all evidence. Oh, joy. You mean lockpicking skip. Do customize. We'll keep the lockpicking off. I'll keep that on because I'll still ignore it anyways. I'll still ignore this probably. Keep that on. Imagination. Normal. Oh yeah, I should probably talk about what I'm doing. 3 minutes in, I'm just like, okay, well, I'm just gonna do this. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Sherlock Holmes: The Awakened. Now, I am very much a big fan of Sherlock Holmes, because Sherlock Holmes is a very fun game for trying to investigate and trying to figure out what happened. Now, back when I was a kid, I was like, oh my god, this is so amazing. He just looks at the crime scene and be like, I know who did it. And I have the games. The issue is, I played it. I didn't record it. This was back when I didn't even consider YouTube, didn't start YouTube. It was still in the back of my mind, but now I'm doing this. Oh boy. How's the audio? It's okay. Alright, so, yeah. Let's play. Sherlock is afraid of water. If he falls in, he'll black out. Now, Frogware makes great Sherlock games. Are they the best? That's kind of debatable. I think they're great. Mainly because of the story and how it... Well, no, not really. Well, kind of story. Chapter 1. The Shadow over London. It's more along the lines of... At Baker Street. I'm gonna continue this later, because... Never interrupt the cutscene.
Dr. Watson, would you kindly close the door behind you so that we can limit the price of your carelessness to merely hours of work rather than days?
My apologies, Mr. Holmes. I found myself rather taken aback. I saw tidier houses in war-torn Afghanistan. Are those my surgical needles?
I ran out of tacks and the matter required immediate attention.
Was that my supper?
Plainly not, for I was the one who ate it.
I set it aside for this evening.
And for that I am grateful.
Is that my bed?
Watson, since you've proven yourself a master of observation, might I ask you to apply your skills to a more pertinent question? Namely, the whereabouts of today's newspapers. They are the key to everything. The newsboy is usually reliable.
Medically speaking, I often find that the key to everything is good sleep. In a bed. Your papers are here, on the table.
Now you can see why I think it's a good game, it's just not the best game. Also, let's see here. Welcome to the game. Use the L stick to move around. Press X to interact with objects.
This mess is getting out of hand. What will the landlady think?
So yeah. Do I think it's a good game? Yes. Is it a great game? Debatable. Best game? Definitely not. There are probably better games than this. Well, there's nothing around here, so. Alright, move and rotate. So. Yeah, for here you gotta look around and see.
Your order from Barnes' bookshop has arrived, Doctor.
Barnes insists on delivering the books to our door, even though we could easily walk to his shop. That's good service.
Here we are.
Another letter from Werner. I never reply, but they keep coming.
I gotta continue playing chapter 1 though. Alright. London Advisor, September 28th, 1882. Tensions between England and Sweden are running high after a series of unfortunate mishaps during a recent visit to London by Swedish Princess Idler. Chief among the scandals was the embarrassment of the British diplomatic corps as a result of the unexplained disappearance of the Princess Idler's personal bodyguard. Oh. The longtime member of her inner circle took the opportunity to explore London while off duty and never returned from his late night pomegranate. Huh. A spokesman for the police assures the advisor that they are confident of the bodyguard will be located as he is a striking representative of the Scandinavian people. A man like that gets noticed, whether by his peers at the gentlemen's clubs or the fair nightingales who comfort them. That... Huh. Bold of them to assume that they're going to have quote-unquote fun.
Local gossip, all of it uninteresting.
I mean, not really. It's interesting that the bodyguard disappeared.
I don't see the Strand. Where is it?
Pardon me?
I am on the precipice of uncovering a pattern of crime across London spanning many months and involving many men. The missing paper cannot be a coincidence.
That's preposterous.
My dear fellow, life is infinitely stranger than anything which the mind of man can invent.
Well, life used your newspaper to wipe its posterior, so after that unpleasant discovery this morning, I disposed of it. But in lieu of the Strand, perhaps I can deliver you something equally tantalizing. I have just returned from a patient of mine, Captain Stemwick, who...
No, that will not do. Grab your coat, Dr. Watson. Let us hope nobody has collected the dustbin.
What? Okay. Did I just... Okay. What is the... Weird.
The dustbin is yours for the digging, Mr. Holmes.
Alright. Anything over here? Is there a run option? How do I run? Oh yeah. I gotta press the trigger button to run. Or jog. It is rainy today. Why not dress something more appropriate for the weather? Open the casebook and navigate to the wardrobe with the L1, R1, and then put on a hat. Yeah, this is... Ooh, boy. Well, I know what's going on. I'm gonna... The worst suit in the game. Just awful. We'll put on the overcoat. And we need to put on the hat. Top hat? Nah. Deerstalker. Put on this. Welcome to Looking Good Simulator, where you look good no matter what. Fake bruises. Oh, Watson. Cool. Yeah, because in the first one, in chapter 1 of Sherlock Holmes, it's pretty obvious in the beginning what Watson was. I don't know if there was another Watson appeared, but Watson is not real. He's an imaginary friend of Sherlock. I gotta play the game. I gotta play the first one though. Sherlock writes everything down. Check the casebook. You might have missed something. That's another thing. You always want to check your casebook because you never know what is so obvious you would never think it would be true. I did put on a hat. Is it in here? Here. Oh.
A cactus spine. If it gets in your skin, it's awfully tricky to remove, and when laced with poison, the perfect assassination tool.
And now you know how to end someone's life. Real easily. Oh wait, hold on. This. Oh. Cool. Trying to find something else. That is it down here?
You were mistaken, Dr. Watson. The paper was indeed dirtied, but not how you implied. It's potting soil. See, Watson? The conspiracy is real. Someone tried to poison me.
Poison? You? That's madness.
Hold R2 to run. What, in here? I probably should have checked the casebook. To hunt down leads, press the pin evidence with the square button, then ask people about it. Without evidence, you cannot start a conversation. This is also another thing. Certain evidence gives you certain dialogue, so you need to do that. You need to go and check.
I'm close. I know it. I just need one more piece to crack the case.
Alright, let me see. What do I need to do? The strand is missing. Yeah, see, it says the newspaper is indeed in the bin. The missing copy of the strand was in the bin, with a cactus spine stuck in the sheet. Stuck in the sheet. Such spines are very tricky to remove. The rest of the newspaper is damp and dirty with potting soil. Yeah, and you also get the know what it says, because in case you need to know, so you don't need to constantly run back and forth. Guess it's not in here. There's no shame in asking for help. Press L1 to highlight the thing while to look around. Okay. Let me see. Where do I gotta
Get
go?
the Strand. Get your copy of the Strand here. Sorry, Mr. Holmes. I just sold my last paper.
Damn
Blast. Then why are you still here?
Boss pays by the hour. No sense in returning early.
What happened to my newspaper?
You're a bright child. I presume you see everything that goes on around here?
Nothing gets past me, mister.
Then tell me, did you notice anyone suspicious at my door this morning?
Like the man with your newspaper?
Precisely. What do you know?
I know the value of a shilling.
Damn.
Dr. Watson,
Cool, now I can take the day off.
Alright, what did you do
did
to
you
the
see what he
paper?
was up to?
Nah, not really. I saw him approaching your house, but I had a customer. Then there's a loud bang. I ducked down. Not because I was scared, because I wasn't. I had to protect the merchandise. And all I could see was him kneeling at your door.
Tell me about
Can you
the man.
describe the man you saw?
He was carrying a lot of books. Up to his chin they were.
Never heard of a well-read assassin.
Looks can deceive. Hence the appeal of disguises.
He was
Which way
probably
did he
heading to
go?
the bookstore.
Not sure. I was distracted by customers. Sorry.
All right. You earned your shilling. That'll be all.
Thanks, Mr. Holmes. Maybe I could be your eyes and ears. If you have more shillings.
Alright. You haven't got any
Get the
questions in Mind
Strand.
Palace.
Get your cop.
Alright, Mind Palace is gonna be stuff here. Okay. What? Okay. That is not what I was expecting. This does look like the Eldritch horror that is life. Fuck. Alright, who ruined the Strand? Books from that. Strand is missing. There. And there. There you go. The newspaper said this. The newsboy said the suspicious man was carrying a stack of books, and this morning, Mr. Barnes, the local bookseller, delivered a novel for Dr. Watson. A cactus bind for assassination, a loud bang, a visit to Mr. Barnes is in order. Okay. Still.
From that, Mr. Holmes, murder? Yes, Barnes has his quirks, but he also has his scruples.
Not every pawn knows it's part of a game.
Get the Strand. Get your copy of the Strand here.
So now that's gonna pop up there, so now you always know.
I'll stand watch, just in case the strange man comes back.
I gotta go look for this. Do I talk to you? Let's see, where do I find it? Oh. Probably whenever it has Barnes and Noble. I don't know why I immediately thought Barnes and Noble. Wait a second. It's over here.
Get the Strand. Get your copy of the Strand here.
That's the pawnbroker. Lucky bag. Now we gotta find the thing. Yay! Well, I can know where it is. Oh, hey.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
As much as I'd like to help you, I know nothing about this.
Actually, hold on.
Do
one
you
second.
even have enemies that would want to kill you? Okay, perhaps from Cordona.
Barnes Noble bookshop. Wait, what? Where? Where? Did I find it? Oh, hey! I found Barnes. Is it? I think this is it. Yeah, I did. Neat. Alright. Dead end, the Mind Palace is your compass in an intricate web of crime. Check it out if you don't know what to do next. That one. Let me pin that. Observe. This is another thing. You gotta observe them, so you know what they're doing and how it affects them. Ooh, wait. Ink. Oh, wait. Leans heavily on his right leg, so he has a sore thing, or sore. Whatchamacallit. Whatever. High heels. Wants to look taller. Alright. I would say he's a workaholic. Mr. Barnes has developed a limp and large bags under his eyes. The result of working long and intense hours of work. He is not very confident and tries to appear taller by wearing high heels. It seems unlikely that such a person would be involved in a murder plot, even if the ink on his hand suggests he is the one who soiled the newspaper. Nevertheless, Mr. Barnes could still be a pawn in a bigger plan without his knowledge. No, he's a workaholic. He's a workaholic.
Mr. Barnes, a word. Oh, for goodness sake.
Who goes there?
Sherlock Holmes. Now will you please...
Mr. Holmes. Golly, I did not see you come in.
Would you care to answer some questions for me?
Well, I wish I could, but I am deep in the weeds with work. How about we reschedule in a month or two?
Come now, Mr. Barnes. It will only take a moment.
Never mind, he's
really deep in the weeds with important things. Well, help yourself to any book. Just take it and pay later. I trust you, Mr. Holmes.
Barnes doesn't seem like himself. Why is he acting this way?
You're asking the right questions, Doctor. Let's find a way to coax him out.
Well, I guess he was being blackmailed, if he's acting that suspicious.
The ladder is broken, recently, judging by the freshness of the wood.
Never mind. Well, I mean, he's not confident, so... Oh, he probably got scared.
I could hardly imagine anything more macabre.
Look. Ugh. Looks off center. Oh.
Basics of cryptoanalysis, cryptography in Egypt. It appears Barnes has an interesting hobby.
Exotic plants catalog. A catalog of exotic plants on Barnes' counter. The name of the catalog reads Everlasting Plants for an Everlasting Love. Don't tell me. Don't tell me he's... No. That he's in love with Sherlock? No, surely not. Must be for books. Alright, let's see. Anything? I feel like there should have been a book.
An improvised stand, but it does make the flowers more visible. the language of Mycroft's secret agents, it's a sign. Dried flowers are replaced when the job is done. I wonder who the recipient is.
Interesting.
The finest view London has to offer.
Okay, so he was blackmailed into doing something, but let's see. Anything other than that?
So, Barnes has a dog now. Who's a good boy? The ladder is broken, recently, judging by the freshness of the wood.
Alright, so that was something I've already looked at. Let's see. Mine Palace. Why is Barnes acting so strangely? Let's see here. We've got... dead flowers on display. He's involved with a scheme. And... cryptology books, maybe? I don't think so, but... let's try catch the spine. Not that. Oh, that's correct, though. So let's see here. Newspaper boy testimony. And an item. We'll try... broken ladder? No. I can read this, though, so... oh, the books are worn and not for sale. He has been frequently consulting them and left annotations. Surely not that. Why does it look different, though? Is it the cryptology books? Oh yeah, because there's already one locked there. Huh. Broken ladder. A relatively new... the freshly... oh, it's a new one. Okay. Let's see. Can I go out here? Actually...
Barnes has always been a little odd, but this is uncharacteristic even for him.
okay, so he doesn't teleport now. Fantastic. Where's the help thing? Because I forget how to play. Pinned evidence, no. Because I'm trying to figure out what the art bonus. Quay? Because I'm trying to figure out what the star point is. Search a location. So guess we can search out here. Wait. I thought that was something. Nothing over here? Nope. Let's search out here, so. Because it is rather strange to put up dead flowers. Alright. Let's see. Oh! I had a hunch. Because this is to unpin, this is to pin, and this is what I want to talk about. Dead flowers on display.
Can I ask you a question?
It's a shame, but I can't help you.
Yeah. That.
May I ask you something?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Social location. So. If I was a young. I put them up, so who would want to know?
May I ask you something?
I wish I could help you, but I don't know.
Dead flowers on display. I feel like I would need. Where would I?
Is this familiar to you?
It's a shame, but I can't help you.
We'll just talk to him. Cause I don't know. It's time to use the bullshit that Jaden does. Bullshit no jutsu activate.
Apologies, but I can't hear you. Please come back later.
We're looking for a cactus needle in a haystack. A spine in a book stack? No, come on, Watson, think.
So, Barnes has a dog now. Who's a good boy?
What do I got to do then? There has to be a reason why there's a thing over here. I see none whatsoever.
I like bookshops. One of the few spots in London where you are shunned for making a racket.
Yeah, Sherlock does have a tendency of being... What's the word? Loud? No. Boisterous? No. Extravagant. Oh?
Encouraging people to stop and smell the roses?
Our national emblem. God save the Queen.
It must take patience and care to produce a bloom so beautiful.
I imagine so. I merely sell them.
Aha.
Familiar spine? Is this what I found in my dustbin?
It is.
The pot is damaged. The blow was severe, but softened by something.
Aha.
Anything tickle your fancy,
I
Mr.
knew she had
Holmes?
something to do. Observe. Wearing makeup. For beauty or concealment. Avoids eye contact or distracted. I don't think she'd be distracted. Morning pouch. Honoring deceased husband. Luxury fabric. Unusual for a work attire. Anything on their shoes? Oh. Clean boots. Change shoes upon arrival. Alright, let's see here. She wore the morning brooch in memory of her late husband. Her dress is made of an expensive fabric that is not suitable for work. Her shoes show no sign of traces of mud. She must have changed them when she arrived. Her eyes constantly dart around the street, seemingly in search of something. Perhaps she is waiting for someone. While Miss Fleming cherishes the memory of her departed husband, she's trying to move on, as suggested by her makeup and nice outfit. Perhaps she's dressing to attract someone's attention, or simply because she has to learn to love herself again. Let's see. Luxury makeup. I would say she's ready to move on. Considering that
Mrs.
we have
Fleming, you look particularly lovely today. Is there a reason?
Does
book
a woman
on
need
Everlove.
a reason to look or feel beautiful?
No, but your distant look suggests you seek one man's gaze in particular.
Who told you that?
Nobody. Merely a keen eye and some simple deduction.
Well, I'll kindly ask you to keep your keen eye to yourself, Mr. Holmes.
And provide evidence. We are going to do... this
I'm
one.
afraid I can't help with that, Mr. Holmes.
Oh, really? Yeah. What about the flowers?
What do you make of the flowers in Barnes' shop window?
Well, they could use a bit of water.
Do they mean anything to you?
Mean anything how? I'm not sure I follow, Mr. Holmes.
Why do you think they're there?
Are you suggesting the flowers are for me?
It seems likely, does it not?
Oh, I hope you're right.
Alright.
One of these things is not like the other.
There you go.
Come again?
The cactus. Those fearsome spines can prove a devil to remove. And the sap is often toxic.
And a rose thorn can give you tetanus, but we still grow them. The cactus seems comparatively harmless. Though you have me thinking it must be valuable.
I was under the impression that you knew its price already.
Your guess is as good as mine. The first time I saw this cactus was when I came back from my break.
Oh.
Are you sure you're asking the right person? I'm just a flower seller.
Let's see. I don't think this would do.
I'm afraid I can't help with that, Mr. Holmes.
Can't be that. Maybe
Are
that?
you familiar with Mr. Barnes?
Yes. No, not really.
Oh.
Well, in a way.
What on earth does that mean?
I know who he is, of course. But we haven't shared much more than a look.
A look?
Yes. Each morning I go for a walk in the park with my dog. And most days I spot Mr. Barnes there with his new puppy. So we see each other. Actually, we once met briefly while our dogs played. He was quiet and seemed unsteady as he approached. But since then, we've never spoken. I often see him staring through the shop window. Sometimes I wonder what he thinks about that would etch such longing onto his face.
Interesting. strands they appear to crack.
Didn't you once tell me that answers usually lie in plain sight?
Yeah, so...
Are you able to help me?
I can't help you with that, sir.
Okay, well... Let's try this one.
May I ask you something?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Dumb. Broke on something soft. Let me ask her this.
The weather is dreary, isn't it? To be fair, my flowers could use the rainfall.
Maybe he has the answers. No? Yeah. Actually... Seems we have a case of puppy love. Let's see. I don't think anything will be over here.
Hello there. What's your name?
Lily, I know, not very original.
Interesting. Nothing I can find. What if... Oh, hold on. If I do this...
Could you help me?
It's a shame, but I can't help you.
I thought they would have the answer. What would I...
Are you able to help me?
I'm really sorry, but I can't help you. Try asking someone else.
Oh, what's over here? Just back streets.
May I ask for your assistance?
It is a shame I can't answer your question.
Oh, he's peeing. Never mind. Sorry, good sir. You know, let's try asking the newspaper boy. Because he might have answers.
Why don't you give me another shilling now? Because I'm sure I'll spot something else soon. No? Earlier the other day when I was delivering papers, I heard noises from your apartment. It sounded like the doctor was yelling in his sleep. Get the Strand! Get your copy of the Strand here!
Can I grab this?
Didn't you once tell me that answers usually lie in plain sight?
Yeah, so... where would the plain sight be? I'm such a dumbass. Aha! Plain sight, we have new things to connect. The strand is missing. No. Yes, alright. Now, evidence would be this one. There we go. I knew I was supposed to do something. Mr. Barnes loves Mrs. Fleming. Barnes displays a bouquet of dead flowers to attract the attention of Miss Fleming, a florist. He may hope that she will come into his shop and give him watering advice, or it could be simply a symbol of his desperation. That would suck if it was. Barnes anonymously gifted her a cactus, which he ordered from the catalog on his counter. A questionable choice, but for Barnes, a symbol of his eternal love, since the catalog presents these cacti as immortal. Plainly, this is the same cactus he dropped on the strand outside 221 B Baker Street. Now to hear the full story. I knew I was supposed to do something else.
I think perhaps I have been chasing shadows.
Do not despair, Mr. Holmes. Even the best of us make mistakes. We better tell Mr. Barnes what we've learned.
I knew it. I knew he wasn't being blackmailed. Alright, let's see here. Here we go.
Mr. Barnes, I know what you did, and I know why you did it.
I'm sorry, Mr. Holmes. I can't hear you very well from behind the door.
Let's talk about her new
You
cactus.
ordered a cactus from the plant catalogue and then left it for Mrs. Fleming as a gift. You place flowers in the window to get her attention and wear high heels to appear taller and more desirable. You are her secret admirer.
Damn.
I couldn't read this morning's edition of The Strand because it was covered in soil and spines. I know you dropped a cactus on it and then fled.
Barnes, it's Dr. Watson. Rest assured we are not interested in disclosing your personal affairs to anyone, including Mrs. Fleming. Please come out.
All right, then.
It would have been funny if she came out.
So, you know what happened then? I was on my way back from the post office, having picked up the cactus and some books. It was quite an awkward package, heavy too, and when I got to your door, I dropped the cactus and your paper. Forgive me.
I needed that paper to prove a theory and prevent a crime. Your actions were rather disruptive. Your clumsiness carrying the post is matched only by the clumsiness of your romantic gesture.
Oh, it's true. I am useless with this sort of thing. I'm not even sure if Mrs. Fleming noticed.
Aww. That's sad. This isn't really my area of expertise. Flip it, I know what to do.
As in most things in life, truth is the answer. Cease with the obtruse signals and anonymous gifts, and simply talk to the woman. What is the worst that can happen? She rejects you, and you are freed from this endless purgatory.
That...
Yeah.
Yes, you are correct, of course. I do have a slight tendency to overthink things.
See?
Thank you.
So, at last, we return to the matter of the paper. I'm investigating a string of burglaries. Did you perhaps read of any before the edition was spoiled?
I don't recall, but you're welcome to read our copy for yourself.
You had an issue of The Strand here all along?
Well, naturally.
Huh.
I am a bookseller. I have a subscription to every magazine and newspaper in London.
So
Yeah.
you ought to be familiar with the concept of burying the lead.
Oh no, my apologies, Mr. Holmes. I'll make it up to you however I can. I am an expert on obscure languages and translation and
Yes, okay. Just give me the paper.
Alright. Saltpeter explosion rocks docks. From The Strand, September 28th, 1882. Locals at the port of London have had a rude awakening last night with the loud bangs and thick red mists disturbing the peace. Merchant ship Slovakia had docked at the pier in 3 in the morning, early evening, en route to oh my god, I can't speak, to Europe, when it was rocked by several concussive explosions. The Port Authority has yet to comment on the incident, and it is unknown if any crew members were on board at the time. Eyewitness report seeing saltpeter leaking into the river, but with the area still off limits to workers and the public, it may be some time before we have a full account of what transpired.
Come, Dr. Watson. Let us put this matter behind us.
Cool. Farewell, Mr. Barnes. I hope to hear good news about you and Mrs. Fleming.
Alright.
Well, that was an utter waste of time.
An assassination did seem rather unlikely.
Yeah.
There was supposed to be another burglary. I was certain of it. Something you wish to say, Doctor?
No. Well, only that you have a remarkable faculty for deduction and pattern recognition. And that perhaps, if ill applied...
I see things that are not there.
Yes. It is London. There will always be burglaries. Doesn't have to mean anything.
So it seems. Forgive me. Without something to occupy my mind, I turn into an entirely different animal.
Yep.
Which brings us back to my news from earlier. I think I have a case for you, a real one.
Truly?
Indeed. Though perhaps not as thrilling as your stories from Cordona. A patient of mine, Captain Stenwick, told me that his servant disappeared. I said I knew just the man to help. What do you say?
Oh, Watson.
Yes, I know it's not the most tantalizing mystery, nor the story to launch my writing career. But...
it's brilliant. Let's go.
Oh, good. Well, his house is nearby.
Oh,
come.
Cool. Alright, this way? Stenwick's Mansion. Let's see. Same Street has barns.
Not much further now.
This one?
Is this lousy attitude of yours because of my altercation with Inspector Lockhart? Did he put you up to this?
Sir, the inspector has
Lockhart.
nothing to do with it. I'm telling you the same thing I tell anyone seeking a missing person.
Good day, gentlemen. Forgive the intrusion. Captain Stenwick, this is my colleague Sherlock Holmes, the consulting detective I told you about.
At last, a professional. This useless officer refuses to do anything about Kimmy here, my missing servant. What was your name again? I shall be certain to inform your superiors.
Sergeant Ruffles. And it's my superiors who made this decision, sir.
Other missing
Have there
people.
been other disappearances lately?
Of course, here and there. But when life is tough and opportunity comes knocking, you can't blame those who answer.
Why
has the
investigate?
police department decided not to help?
We investigate murders, thefts, fraud, arson, real crimes. A servant walking away from his master is not our highest priority. That said, if we find Kimahia breaking the law, we'll be sure to notify Captain Stenwick. Now, I must be off. Best of luck in you, sir.
You heard that, didn't you? The way that man spoke to me. I shall need your written testimony. Then we can lodge a complaint.
Captain, perhaps Mr. Holmes' time is better spent learning about your servant, so that he may begin his investigation.
Ah, yes. Quite right. Fire away.
Alright. Can you describe...
Tell me about Kimahia.
He's foreign. A Maori. All the way from New Zealand. Biggest man you've ever seen. And as strong as two. Dark hair and fearsome tattoos. He doesn't speak a whit of English. Never bothered to learn. But I made do with pointing. I invested a lot of money in him, so he must be found.
Okay. When did he vanish?
When did you last see your servant?
Kimmy here normally brings me the morning papers, but yesterday I had to get them myself. He must have escaped the night before yesterday.
Escape? Where does
May
he
I
live?
see your servant's bedroom?
His shack is in the garden. You can't miss it.
Did you search the room?
Of course, but only to check he wasn't lying dead inside. Everything seemed normal at a glance.
Had he ran away
I
before?
take it this is the first time Kimahir has vanished?
Undoubtedly. The man seemed terrified of the city. I think it was all the noise. He never left this estate. Should he cause any damage, I will bear the responsibility, for it was I who rescued him from savagery and brought him here to England in the first place.
Why would
Is
he run
there
away?
any reason Kimahir may have left?
I should think not. He had all he could have wanted. Gainful employment, new clothes, and all the cabbage he could eat.
Did he steal
Did
anything?
Kimahir make off with anything of value?
Heavens, no. I would have mentioned it to Sergeant Ruffles.
Still, he must have fled with some money on his person.
No, no. I kept his wages in my safe. For security.
All right, Captain. I think I have enough to get started. We shall first take a look around the mansion.
Go ahead. I'll be here, mentally drafting my complaint.
Alright. He disappeared. This is the unusual as he doesn't leave the mansion. He doesn't speak English. Malorian, he's tall and strong and has tattoos. He believes he disappeared the night before yesterday. The servant resides in a shack in the garden. Over here. Nothing in there. Let's see. Nothing in here. Yeah, nothing in here. Anything over here? Uh-oh. I hope that's a statue over there. Yeah, it's a statue. Alright, well let's investigate this place over here. What's this?
Chewing tobacco.
What is
A
this?
shoe print, roughly size 11, with a worn-out sole. These are a workman's boots.
Anything else? Because that's the only thing I can get. Oh. Knee print hiding.
Looks like a knee print. Someone knelt here. The amount of chewing tobacco suggests they were waiting a while.
Amazing, Mr. Holmes. To read the ground like an open book.
Especially when it's raining. Oh, jeez. We don't have enough clues. Sherlock can use his imagination to reconstruct the past. Press R1 to see the imagination nodes, interact with the nodes. Begin, then create the accurate version of events. And explore everything first before we do the imagination. Just that way I can see if everything is as it seems. Oh. What's this?
A scrap of Hessian.
Don't know what Hessian is, but sure. Oh.
These were sturdy boxes. It would have required a serious blow to break them.
Okay, so something broke this. What's
Impressive. The sack of grain retained the shape of an impact. Someone hit their head here.
Huh. No tools were used. Interesting. Investigated that. Oh, wait. I do. I knew it. Let's see here. Nothing really of use.
A small Navy spyglass.
Interesting.
No air coming through it. No air coming through it.
What is this? Looks like a ocarina blow.
A Maori nose flute. Ngurus, they're called.
A nose flute.
Clothes made of Hessian. Is Stenwick really so miserly?
So that means that someone fought with them in here. Interesting. Over here, on this side. Oh?
The rag reeks of smoke. Someone plugged the chimney.
Why? Nothing here. Nothing here. Alright. We got everything I think we're gonna need. Let's go ahead and wait. Something happened over here. Yeah. So I can't do that in here. Then. I guess I have to do this first. That makes sense. So I could have done this already. Alright. See here. Oh. Chewing tobacco remains.
Stenwick makes his servant live in a tool shed? You think you know someone?
Clues. Can I?
Do you think Kimmy here had an accomplice in his escape?
Let's see here. When you see a wave, you can press R1 to observe the object more closely. Oh, I guess there was something over here then, I guess. Oh! Alright, next. Okay. Is there one over here? No. Ooh, maybe one here. Pardon me, sorry. Oh? Parallel tracks, wheels.
Could have left these tracks. They seem fresh.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead. What is it, next? Okay. So something's going on. Let's see. He fell through there. And this happened.
This lock is quite unusual. It appears that the key should be bent to the right.
Okay, a lock with an unusual key. Anything else? Let me go ahead and talk to him. I feel like I need to talk with him about it, because this seems rather peculiar. So what is
The
with
door
this?
to your garden has an interesting lock.
Yes, I have uncommon locks on every door of my mansion. It makes them harder to pick. Kimmy here and I both had a set of keys.
I'll need to borrow them.
No, you'll need to do what I tell you to do. Examine the garden. I thought you were meant to be intelligent.
I came across a pile of Hessian clothes in the shack. Are they Kimahir's?
Yes. I had to give him something to clothe himself. He seemed unfazed by his bare skin, but I found it distracting.
Interesting. Okay.
I thought you were meant to be intelligent.
So there's footsteps.
Do you happen to know Kimahir's shoe size?
I wouldn't have the foggiest. But I'm sure it was enormous. Not that it matters. He spent his life barefoot. Despite my best efforts, he simply did not take to shoes.
Oh, so it was a kidnapping. Fantastic.
Has Kimahir ever indulged in tobacco?
No. The man doesn't even drink.
Are you certain? I found chewing tobacco in the garden.
I controlled Kimahir's expenses since he struggled with the currency. I would have known if he used tobacco.
Interesting. Spyglass.
Is this spyglass familiar?
I don't recognize it.
Could it be Kimahir's, perhaps?
I doubt it. I never saw him with it, nor could I suggest how he might have come by it.
Interesting, interesting. So, let's see here. Let's go to the Mine Palace. So let's see here. Chewing tobacco remains. A spyglass. And let's see. I think clues. Trail. No, really. Well, let's see here. Okay. Next. Guess that would work. And over here. That would be more accurate. Because if he was racked, then it would hit the cloth. Oh? What is this? Key print missing. Unusual form bent to the left. So it was someone else. talk to this dude.
Why are you still here?
Oh, really? Okay. Just trying to figure stuff out now. Any missing things in here? Okay. Guess I would need to go out there. Let's see, is there anything missing? Any weird things over here? It seemed like as if he was knocked the fuck out. Oh.
Mutton chops. The remains of a meal. The ashes are long since cold.
Okay. What is this?
A heavy chemical odor. Lend me your nose, Doctor.
Ah, I'll never forget that smell after my time in Afghanistan. That's an opioid, Mr. Holmes, a narcotic.
Interesting.
No air coming through it.
Aha. That would do it. That would do it. Alright. Now, what else am I missing? No, nothing. Wait. I thought I saw something in here. Nope. I would say, is there something unusual there, but... Let me see. Nothing here. Let's go talk to him about it. This might be something I need to talk to. Yeah, let's talk to him about it. See if he has anything to say.
If you find my man, I have a marvelous whiskey with your name on it.
You know what? I'm gonna check around the back. Never mind, can't check around the back. I'm gonna go to the other back. I cannot. Okay, so what do I gotta do then? So I need to get back there. I'm missing something. got that. Those two. No. He's what am I missing? That has to be it. So what's the missing one? Chewed tobacco remains. That, I guess, and trail? It has to be blue. It has to be yellow. That's what happened.
Yes, Denwick is no angel, but he's one of my few clients. Please try to.
Nothing. I have to be missing something. From somewhere.
This disappearance is intriguing, no? I cannot make head nor tail of it.
I feel stupid. What am I missing? Check this area over here. It has to be the cart somehow, but I got the tracks. Oh, did I not check over here somewhere? This has to be that. Let me see. Let me see. See, that's blocked off, that's blocked off. sorted. I guess I have to do that. Cause this is what? Use concentration. Pin this evidence. So I would have to ask him, right?
This dreary rain is making a miserable day even worse.
Because, I mean... Do I need to talk to Watson about it?
This disappearance is intriguing, no? I cannot make head nor tail of it.
You have to concentrate on it and do it.
This disappearance is intriguing, no? I cannot make head nor tail of it.
What am I missing? What is going on? What do I need to do? You know, I'm gonna ask the people around you. That might be a good idea.
Can I ask you a question? Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
Maybe if I go around here. Nope. So I need to pin this evidence. So it has some importance. Oh, wait. Oh? Oh, wait. Oh? Oh, wait. Son of a biscuit eater.
Help me, please.
No, sir. I never heard of it.
Do you know anything about this?
As much as I'd like to help you, I know nothing about this.
Let's see. What do I gotta do? Let's search a location. Search the archives. Use concentration. Talk to the case participant. Find a use for item. Ask people around you. Pin this evidence. Certain investigation. God damn it. So I need to pin that and then concentrate on that. So convoluted. Is there like a toggle? No. There's not. Fantastic. Ugh. So upset I'm not getting the hiccups. Alright. Let's try this once more. I pinned the evidence.
This lock is quite unusual. It appears that the key should be bent to the right.
why am I pinning? Oh! Hey! Gabagoo! Alright. What would that lead me to, then? Let's see. Night users think broken. Think. Oh? Parallel tracks, grass doesn't grow here, often used. Similar tracks over here. Pile of logs.
Someone moved a cart to this spot and then took it elsewhere. Can't see it anywhere in the garden.
Nope. Nope. Yep. Validate.
Surveilling from afar, the intruder waited for a window of opportunity. When Kimahir went to sleep, the man crept up to the shack and slipped narcotics down the chimney pipe, then blocked it with a cloth. Kimahir inhaled the sedative and fell into a deep sleep. The intruder tried to move him, but the man was heavier than expected. The intruder fell on the sack and dropped his spyglass. In order to transport the servant, he had to use the cart.
Yeah.
The final challenge was opening the garden door. Luckily for our intruder, Kimahir had the key in his shack.
Remarkable. It makes total sense.
There we go. So then, go here. Where does it lead? Oh. Yeah, he was a duck, mate.
You'd best have found something by now, gentlemen.
Yeah,
I fear that someone may have spied upon Kimahir. Likely the owner of the spyglass I found earlier. It appears they were watching for some time, as there was an impressive amount of chewing tobacco on the ground.
And your point?
I found the residue of narcotics in Kimahir's brazier. There are several explanations, perhaps your servant's recreational interest, or an attempt at poisoning.
Cut to the chase, Mr. Holmes.
You said that you checked the shack earlier. Did you notice the cart tracks near it? Now, one ought to expect a servant to make regular use of such a thing. Indeed, I would have overlooked the detail were it not for the cart's absence. If, as you say, Kimahir never leaves your estate, then where did it go?
I expect answers from you, Mr. Holmes, not questions.
Fine.
I won't keep you in suspense any longer, Captain. Kimahir was abducted by the owner of the spyglass. When your servant fell asleep, he slipped a narcotic into Kimahir's brazier to make him sleep even more soundly. In order to carry a man as large as Kimahir, the intruder stole the cart and rolled him right out of your garden.
Now, hold on. All this simply to tell me what I already know? Why haven't you found him yet?
I only arrived a moment ago. It is, frankly, incredible that I have already deduced so much.
Every second you dawdle here, waiting for me to stroke your ego, is another second wasted.
Cool.
I'm not interested in the how, the why, or the who. I am only interested in recovering my investment. Spare me the claptrap, boy, and go and fetch my servant.
Truly, there is no better evidence of a man's nature than the way he treats those who help him. And you, sir, are a brute. The cruelty of your ignorance about the Maori people, your selfish attitude to a man's kidnapping.
The point is, Captain, We're telling you this for a reason. The intruder fled through the garden door, and we need a key to follow his trail.
Well, then you should have led with that. Here you go. I hope you'll return soon with good news. And in the meantime, please teach your companion the art of brevity.
I'm gonna teach you the art of brevity with these hands. Alright. Because these hands will be ready for you. For everyone, mate. Alright, let's go. Ductor Trail. Okay. Let's see. Ah. Do I need to look at it, or no? So it's towards here. Hold on. Wait. Did I miss something? Oh. There we go.
Wheels picked up grass along the way. Kimahia's cart, I gather.
There we go.
Sturdy rope, professionally tied in a Portuguese bowline. This knot is often used by sailors to create a bosun's chair.
Let's see. Oh?
Roy Soulsby. Could that be the name of our man? A strange substance. I have my suspicions based on the colour and consistency, but would you care to hazard a guess, Doctor?
Well, it's odorless, but from the way it absorbs water, I'd say saltpeter.
Then we're in agreement. Well done.
Saltpeter. Oh my god. The explosion. Let's see. Is there anything for conversation? Nope. Time to deduce. Alright, saltpeter. Calling card. And adduction? What is adduction? Or adduction trail? Oh, really? I guess it'd be adduction. And sailor knot? No. That was this one. Alright. Calling card. Wallet. And where is it? I don't see it. Damn it. Oh, I thought it was gonna be London Advisor. Damn it. Try that. Oh, I can't even click that. Okay, so it has to be one of these. Alright. Interesting. But it does say that I can do this. And clues. So now it's just a matter of this. Can't be cloth, can't be shack. Block? Trail. Shack. That one. It's called bullshit, my friend. Nothing. So, what were the notable features? Abductor trail? Oh, those aren't it? What? Spyglass. Sailor knot. And abduction? Okay. Okay. Clues? No. Shack? No. Cloth? The trail? No. Footprints? Yeah. He was kidnapped by a sailor. Okay. Abductor is a sailor. Here we go. We now know that Kamihia's kidnapper is most likely a sailor, that his wallet bears saltpeter residue, and that there is a recent saltpeter accident in the port of London. Everything suggests that to find Kamihia, we must head to the port of London. There's no time to lose. It is vital that we find a cab to the port of London immediately. Alright. Cool. Fantastic. Alright.
The Strand proved not so useless after all. The saltpeter accident. Doctor, do you recall?
The port of London. Of course. The footwear, the spyglass.
Indeed. We shall need to take a cab there.
Let's see. Keep. Depart this location. You cannot return after leaving. Be sure to finish everything you want to do here.
Where to go?
The port of London, please. I will show you where to stop.
Cool. Ooh. Chapter 2, The Blood Red Night. Port of London. Alright, everything working still? Amazing game. I just really suck at this. Alright.
Mr. Holmes, what a compelling mystery we have stumbled upon. Perhaps I have the premise of my next novel.
Huh. One kidnapping does not a story make.
Stop! A black cat crossed before us. It's a bad omen.
I do not take you for the superstitious type, Doctor. Such things are mere fantasies, tricks of a feeble mind. One imagines a physician would keep a surer footing in reality.
Perhaps, before the war, my time abroad was difficult. Once, I came across an Afghan, bleeding, who I could not save. He pressed a rosary into my hand. A gift, he said, so as to gain God's favor. After that...
Dr. Watson?
Yes, well, I shan't get into details, but sometime later I found myself lost in the desert. Dehydration set in, and things grew ever more dire. The man's words came to me. I said a prayer and placed the rosary on a rock. A gift to gain God's favor.
And you were rescued?
Yes. A detachment of British soldiers found me.
To whom I'm grateful. For without their diligence, you would not be standing here and I would not have this case.
I'm sure you have another explanation prepared, Mr. Holmes, but I think I shall cling to the occasional superstition all the same.
To each his own, Dr. Watson. So long as it does not interfere with my methods. To it. We must press on, cat or no cat. The question remains, why abduct Kimahir?
You can ask bystanders about evidence. Let's see here. Oh, we have these two. Fantastic. Start talking to people. Hey, friend.
Are you able to help me?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
What about the
Can
calling
I
card?
ask you a question?
I think I can help you.
Oh. The man usually wanders close to the dockyard. Okay. Let's go to the dockyard. Oh, I just realized it's Misty.
May I ask you something?
No, sir, I've never heard of it.
What about...
Excuse me, just one question.
As much as I'd like to help you, I know nothing about this.
Okay, fair enough. Alright, where is Kimahia and who abducted Kimahia? Alright, so first things first, I need to figure out where the frigger I am. They said that he's near the dockyard though, so... just need to find a few people. Oh.
Is this familiar to you?
As much as I'd like to help you, I know nothing about this.
Okay. As soon as I find out where he is, I can start asking questions around. Solbees.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
Damn. Huh? Let's see here. I need to get to the dock. I don't know where that is.
Ma Dalton swears she saw ghosts in Warehouse 2. The coppers even went over there. Must be serious.
Ooh. We could do that. After we
Ma
solve
Dalton
this.
swears she saw ghosts in Warehouse 2. The coppers even went over there.
That's probably what it was talking about, being sure that you did everything. Damn. Oh!
May I ask for your assistance?
I think I can help you.
Yay! He'll say Mr. Soulby may have gone to watch the ship that exploded yesterday near the 3rd pier. Alright. Am I there? Ah. Alright. Let's see.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
No, sir, I've never heard of it.
Maybe on the wharf. Near the ship that exploded. Okay. Oh. Probably this thing.
Not in the mood, mate. Shoo!
Are you Mr.
Pardon me, sir. I am looking for Roy...
Not again. Yes, I'm Roy.
But I can't help you find your uncle or whoever you've lost.
Now, what makes you think I would inquire about missing people?
You are the 4th person to ask this week. Just because I work at the port doesn't mean I keep track of everyone who comes here.
Huh. Who else
You say
asked?
we are not the first to ask you about a disappearance. Do you recall anything about those who came inquiring?
I only remember the foreign woman. I didn't catch her name, but those are her posters hanging up everywhere. She has badgered me twice now, but I still don't know nothing.
And this woman can be found?
No clue. She was talking gibberish.
What were you doing
May
here?
I ask what you're doing here?
This is where the ship sank the other day. I'm trying to work out how we'll remove it.
Now, where was I? We'll observe first. Figure out what he is. What he's doing. Bowler hat. 5'5". Oh. Many stamping stains. H.M. Cuss. Ooh. One time hillside pocket watch. Mint solid gold. What's this? No muscle tone. Not brawny, so he could not be the thief. Could be a thief. Let's see here. He is English blood, around 5'5", and has an average build. His lack of muscle tone implies that he is hardly strong. Is that he is hardly strong. Mr. Solaby does not seem to look like Kimihia's abductor. His left palm bearing several stamp ink stains. Some letters remain visible. H.M. Cuss. Apparently, Mr. Solaby is a customs officer. He holds a brand new Alton Hillside watch in his pocket. He can never afford such a thing, so he may have stolen it. Or he could be corrupt. He can't be a thief. I'm gonna say he's a corrupt officer. And nothing really.
I shall take my leave.
Missing persons report. Help, Gervish is missing for a week. Please tell if you see him. Ask Dea in Port Shantytown. Red rag over house entrance. Okay.
Excuse me, just one question.
Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
So we need to go to the shanty town.
Excuse me, just one question.
I wish I could be of help, but I can't. Sorry.
Is this familiar to you?
Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
May I ask for your assistance?
Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
Coffee won't go away and the dog tooth's too pricey. Can I ask you a question?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Damn. House with a red rag. Over the does that have a red rag? Let's see a red rag. I guess we... What is this?
Oh, hardly a reputable establishment.
I've seen worse. Greetings, miss. I'm hoping you can help us.
We shall soon see.
Observation. Pale, chapped lips. Eyes? No. Oh. Vomit stains, morning sickness. Belly, a bit distended. Trousers, a little too tight. The barmaid is in the early stages of pregnancy, has a slight distended belly and hints of morning nausea. Chapped lips and pale face indicates a lack of proper nutrition, however. I would say what is it? Is she trying to hide it, or is she trying to, or is she unaware of it? I would say she's trying to hide it. We need help finding him.
My colleague and I are seeking a burly man, above average height, with workman's boots.
Half my customers, then. Your description hardly narrows things down.
I heard tell of a recent explosion in the port. What do you know of it?
Ah, yes. Something exploded in a ship's cargo hold. Caused a terrible blaze. The sky was red with smoke till morning.
Where precisely did it occur?
The ship sank near the third pier, next to the dockyard.
Your clothes are already tight, and soon they won't fit at all. How far along you?
I thought I'd hidden it better.
There you go.
How did you know? Are you a doctor?
In a manner of speaking.
He's not. He merely has the ego of one. I apologize, miss. Mr. Holmes is fond of his observations, but I am the doctor here, not him. Do you need any help?
I'm fine, thank you. I would rather not discuss my condition, nor let word of it spread.
Let's see here.
What do you know about this poster?
A foreign woman asked to put it up. She's plastered them all over the port.
Any clues as to her whereabouts?
None. It was hard to understand what she was saying.
Huh.
Are you familiar with a Roy Soulsby?
Roy Soulsby? I know the name, but he's not one of my regulars. My guess is that he works somewhere around here.
Okay. Let's see. I need to find out where I need to go. Because it's not a dead end, it's more along the lines of I need to find out where to go.
It appears that the saltpeter explosion rattled the locals. Can't blame them for staying at home.
Could you help me?
It's a shame I can't answer your question.
Where would I go? Do I have the question?
Can I ask you a question?
As much as I'd like to help you, I know nothing about this.
Looking for a house with a rag on top of it.
May I ask for your assistance?
I'm sorry, but I don't know anything.
Is there a doctor? The man is very sick here.
It sounds as though those people will need my help.
What the hell? Silver Tide. The
Hello,
hell?
this is Dr. Watson. We'll take a look at your friend. Freshly dug up treasures, it seems.
Everything ends up in a river. It's a good thing these people take
The
something.
water has a curious whitish tinge to it.
Oh, it's probably the saltpeter.
The subject is hyperventilating. He has a pale face and dilated pupils.
Discoloration and
Dilated pupils, decolorized skin, necrosis. What do you make of this, Doctor?
All signs point towards acute poisoning. It could possibly be due to chemicals. I won't jump to any conclusions yet. It's a large harbor. If our kidnapper is hiding here, finding him won't be easy.
Alright.
What are you looking at? You like to watch how a man suffocates himself for food? What are you looking at? You like to watch how a man suffocates himself for food?
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
May I ask for your assistance?
It is a shame I can't answer your question.
Help me, please.
It is a shame I can't answer your question.
Let me see. So I know what's causing it. Oh, wait. What is this?
Are you able to help me?
I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
Oh. What's over here? Oh, dude.
Almost no fish the last couple of days.
What is this?
Pile of rotten food. It carries danger, but not of the kind that we witnessed.
The coffee won't go away. The doctor's too thirsty.
Might be found upstream. Yeah, it's the saltpeter. Oh.
Gruesome. It's been decomposing for weeks. If this were the origin of the disease, it would have started sooner than a few days ago. The waterway goes under the buildings. We'll need to find other open sections in order to continue our search.
I try to help, I can look for the red thing. Wrong way. Right way. Here, maybe? Warehouses. Ah! This seems like one. Where I need to go. Oh.
Human waste. Despite looking fairly hazardous, I doubt it could cause such acute poisoning.
Okay.
This pipe disposes of wastewater from a factory, a possible culprit, but would likely have caused trouble a long time ago. Moving on. I can't see any other major source of contamination in this section of the waterway. Perhaps another place.
Geez, I wonder what it would be causing such poisoning.
Ma Dalton swears she saw ghosts in the warehouse too.
Moskva. Sounds like this ship was from the east.
My money is on a loose cigarette or a discarded match. One careless throw, and boom.
So I found that red rag. I don't know where it could be. Not that. Oh, wait. Cart tracks fell sideways under pressure. Wait, pressure. Broken by force.
A recent cart crash.
Memo to employee. Brian, never load this trolley with more than half the weight of Danny Nutcracker, or 200 pounds at a time. She did the Mexican flamingo with Joshua, and the poor thing is not running well since the trolley, that is. Joshua broke long ago. Also, the ship from Barbados asked for 1 ton of phenol, so let's hurry it up. I have IV spade chemicals. Ooh. That would.
Phenol, a dangerous substance often used as a sanitizer, coming from spade chemicals. The fish's scales have decolorized. What a disaster.
Well... what does that mean? Ask the people around you. Okay. Is there someone around me? Hey, friend.
May I ask for your assistance?
Of course I know. To cut a long story short.
Spade Company, well, Warehouse 5. Warehouse 5. Okay. Just gotta find Warehouse 5 now. Oh, that's 6, 7. Also, number 5 is this one. That's 4. Or 5. Is this 5? No, this is 3. Wait, where's 5? Is 5 here? You skipped a number. How could you skip? That's 4. Where? That's 12. Wait. You can't do this. That's not legal. Motherfucker. God damn it. They've hit it. Oh wait, no, spare grab. Here it is. Spade chemicals. Is this Warehouse 5? Yeah, it is.
Barrels of phenol from your company ended up in the canal. It has poisoned people. You will need to clean it up properly. Otherwise, we will inform the authorities.
What the... We will call the cleaning brigade immediately. I hope this can stay between us.
Okay.
Are you able to help me?
Excuse me, what? I'm not sure I know.
Oh. Still don't know where the hell I'm supposed to find the lady at. It's supposed to be in Shantytown, but... yeah. That's across. Wait. Fuck it, why not?
Good evening, Constable. I heard some people talking of ghosts in this warehouse.
Gossips, all of them. An old lady neighbour saw some lights and ghostly shapes in the middle of the night. She heard music too. Turns out this was the warehouse of Grandpa Kujak. He owned a business with theatre props for scary shows. I went in and... well, it is a bit creepy. But I think it was probably just some kids fooling around.
Do you mind if I take a look inside?
Not at all. It's like Madame Tussauds, only worse. I'll be on the beat round the pub for the rest of the night. Damned explosion. Good night, sir.
Alright. Well. Hope it's nothing scary. Oh, okay. Oh, that actually scared me. I was like, already? So many things. Oh.
An effective contraption. It still works.
Interesting.
They opened the casket and left marks.
What?
A herbal odor with an ethylic base. Liquor?
Okay. Oh?
There was a box in the coffin. It was removed quite recently.
Interesting. Alright.
Phosphorus, used recently. Where is this going?
Alright. These space missing crates.
Several crates are missing. Bottles of various shapes and sizes. I detect a mix of chemicals and aromas.
Interesting, interesting.
A small cart left those tracks.
Oh? I thought I was just gonna investigate that little area. Nope. Gotta go back. Ba, ba, ba.
That's most likely the ghost the old lady saw through the window. Inspired by the legend of Sleepy Hollow.
Oh?
No brand or markings. It looks like a bulk product.
Oh?
Somebody had fun.
Alright. Let's figure this out. Nope. Someone opened that to do that. What is this?
Who is this intended to scare?
Nope. Yep. Oh.
Somebody played with phosphorus to give the illusion of ghosts or ectoplasm.
Mm-hmm.
In reality, they were here to mix a few ingredients and prepare a solution of some sort. Then they took a box hidden inside the casket. And they left through that gate with a small cart.
Alright. We'll investigate that. While still trying to find the stupid house with the red rag. Red rag, raggy. Alright. Oh.
Dr. Tippett's electric pectobrain. Patent medicine of the future.
This is a patent medicine. A quick fix at an expensive price that drags the patient slowly into death.
Interesting. It's over here. Over here? Hey, friend.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Of course I know. Cut a long story short.
Dr. Tippett's electric petro brain we found in the shanty towns. It's dispensed in the yard to the sick and suffering. Oh. While we're here.
Gentlemen, the doctor here and I have found the source of the contamination. Spade Chemicals will take care of it.
That's pretty good news. But how long will it take? And what about our friend? Will someone pay for his treatment?
Pressurize the company. But for now, get rid of the stained clothes and rinse any phenol-affected skin. No one else should touch the canal today.
Thank you, we'll do that. Let's go to the chief doctor for help.
Alright. Silver Tide. Alright, now I need to figure out where to go from here. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Where do I go from there? Where do I do? What do I do? That one. And a yard. Oh, to the stick in the. Okay. I think I know where it is. It should be over here, I think. It should be the yard with the... this way.
The coughing won't go away, Dr.
Where are we? The field hospital?
Observe. Oh, okay. Baby face. Almost, doctor. Homemade medicine recipes. Oh. Glowing powder. The man appears too young to have completed medical university, therefore can hardly claim his doctor title. His hands are stained in phosphorus, most likely from the props warehouse. He carries a book on homemade medicine. He's trying to make a very quick buck by exploring people's naivety and despair. The doctor appears too young to have completed medical studies and therefore can hardly claim the most likely in the process. Carry the book. May have good intentions, but good intentions are a poor substitute for expertise. No. He's a charlatan. He's hiding what he's doing.
Good evening, sir. Are you the gentleman who sells that intriguing pecto-brain beverage?
Good evening, gentlemen. I'm Dr. Thomas Tippett, and yes, its proud inventor and purveyor.
Are you a doctor? You seem remarkably young.
I'm self-educated. I help people in need around these parts with my medicine.
Helping, as in bringing to the grave?
That is unfair, sir. The virtues of my invention are to calm the nerves, to stop coughing due to the endless smog, and to help children to sleep.
Has your beverage been tested by your peers or any medical authority? I am a doctor, and it appears that you are playing with people's lives, people who place their trust in you to ease their pain.
People need help, and drugs are expensive. My formula helps, and it's inexpensive. The product is dispensed from here only, so dose and usage are controlled. I looked into other patented medicines. They contain harmful or useless substrate, and they're sold in respected shops and pharmacies.
Do you realize what you are doing? You are playing with people's health.
You are a doctor. Take a look at my product. You won't find mercury, radium, lithium, or any other toxic substances drowned in alcohol and sold freely by so-called health professionals. I can show you how I work. Let me help people.
Watson, what do you make of this situation?
I'm not sure. Patent medicines can be a scourge, yes, but he is not entirely wrong in practice.
Why the haunted warehouse?
Well, nobody was using it, and people are afraid of ghosts. It kept them away until today. What I do is not entirely legal, but I do help people.
Nope, wrong way. Right way. Wait. No, it doesn't have it. Damn it! I will find it eventually. Let's see. That is warehouse 5. I think it's right over here. It's not over here. I lied. That is the thing I need. I am an observant. I am unobservant. I also don't speak English well. Over here. That's an outhouse. Warehouse 9. 10. I think it was over here, actually. Warehouse. was said he was gonna be at the pub, so. Where is this house? In Shantytown. We're gonna go to Shantytown and take a look around.
The coffee won't go away and the doctor's too pricey.
Sit. No. Where do I need to go? Honestly, man, I don't know where to fucking go. Not there. That's a field hospital. Ever over here, mayhaps. It wasn't a rag, it was a fucking flag. It was a banner.
Hello, lad. Is this where I may find Dea?
You read the poster? Yes? You know where my brother Girves is?
Sadly, no. Well, not yet.
Where
did you last see Girves?
He worked at a, warehouse. This man, Roy Solby, gave him the job. He paid him a necklace.
Where's
Do you still have the necklace that Solsby gave to Girves?
Girves left it near the, shrine. I tried to sell it to buy medicine, but no one wanted to buy.
What does Solsby look like?
How would you describe this Solsby?
He was big and strong. He had a big scary eye.
Scary, you say?
Yes, like it was made of metal.
Interesting. Is Davy
I
here?
want to speak to Dea. Is she around?
Dea.
Emma, my mother, she got sick after the fire. Big red smoke. She couldn't breathe, so I took her to the doctor. Now I am in charge.
Damn.
Don't go anywhere.
I miss Girves. Do you think he's okay?
Aww.
This cheap pendant looks like silver, but it's only made of tin. No surprise the boy couldn't sell it.
Interesting. Right one. Wait, where's the mother?
coffin won't go away and the doctor's too pricey.
Let's go over here. Ugh. No, we do need to go over here. Then over to here. We're gonna talk to the dude about this, because this might be a case of mistaken identity. Yes, up here.
What are you gawping at?
Provide evidence.
I have been told that you hired Dea's son, Girves, right before he vanished. His brother also said you had a metal eye. What do you make of this?
Tell that him to stop making things up. What are you on about? Can't help you there, mate.
Have you seen this before?
My card? Where did you dig that up?
At a crime scene near Baker Street involving a young servant's kidnapping, I might add.
No. Someone used it without my consent. How else would it end up there?
Interesting. Alright. So what can I use to talk to about?
How can I help? I could try and flag someone down.
Can I try talking to him? No, with it? Maybe, perhaps?
That boat explosion stopped most traffic coming into the port. Guess I'll be without work for a while.
Ma Dalton swears she saw ghosts in the warehouse too.
Maybe... Who do I gotta talk to, though? I don't know who to talk to make it... There you are.
Constable? My name is Dr. Watson. A man called Thomas Tippett has opened a field hospital nearby and is selling illegal medicine there. He is using Warehouse 2 for his smuggled product. Please stop him.
I knew it was a swindle. Real ghosts don't look like that. I'll check on this crook right away.
Oh. Do I feel terrible? Yes. Yes, I do. I cannot in the slightest. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and ask the barmaid. She would probably see him.
Have you ever heard of a man with a metallic eye?
I've seen him even. Dirty Summers is the name. A nasty lout with a silver ball in place of a missing eye.
Where is he?
I shudder to ask, but where does one find a Dirty Summers?
He likely signed on with a ship. I am not one to spy on others, let alone him.
I see.
My advice, keep away from him.
Interesting. Who abducted him? Alright. her testimony, their testimony, and disappearance? This one? Oh, okay. Dirty Summers. Alright. So where is he? Alright, so we'll go ahead and ask him then. But why would they need to kidnap him though? That's the question. Actually, multiple people. The way that they're spinning it is that there's multiple people being kidnapped. Well, all I hope is that it's not, because this is supposed to be a Cthulhu type game, or Cthulhu themed. I hope Cthulhu doesn't exist in here. I just hope it's gonna be some hallucinations. There you go. That's the word. Anywho, is just wrong way. Right way. Alright, Roby.
What are you gawping at?
Confronts.
I shall take my leave.
I'm gonna go ahead and save. Because that seems like the smart idea.
What are you gawping at?
Front.
Mr. Soulsby, you know more than you're letting...
What makes you say that?
Oh. What is the crime and who is the criminal?
A man named Dirty Summers was involved in some recent kidnappings across London. He used your name as a cover for his deeds.
What? Really? That doesn't mean I'm involved, though.
Ah. However, if we look at...
Your calling card was found at the crime scene. That's enough to make you a suspect.
You cannot be serious.
And finally, what is Soulsby's secret? Here you are. Present final evidence.
It's true. And that's before mentioning your gold watch. It's brand new and awfully expensive for a customs officer. Clearly you have found yourself another source of income. I'm sure Scotland Yard will be delighted to investigate further.
All right, stop. Look, it's not as it seems. I did not partake in the kidnappings.
I'm all ears, Mr. Soulsby.
Yes, I know Summers. He paid me to turn a blind eye to his business in the warehouse area. Just that. On my word.
You did not tell me which warehouse he used?
I do not recall. But I used red paint to mark unsupervised warehouses. Ought to be one of them.
What else can you say of Summers?
He's a regular at the Cursed Mermaid. Goes there with his crew almost every evening.
What for?
I don't know. I assumed just for a drink.
Interesting.
Wonder why people are going missing. Puts a man on edge, you know.
Yeah. Wonder why. Alright. Alright, pin that. Oh boy. Alright. Warehouse. Red paint. Wait, hold on. We know where Red Paint is. It's Warehouse 2. I should check it out, just to make sure. Nothing there. Anything over here, good sir? Doesn't look like it. What's up? Okay. I'm playing Sherlock Holmes Awakened. What? I said it was Cthulhu based, so I'm like, eh. Okay. That's a good one. Yes.
Yeah. Can you satisfy my curiosity? I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
He marks unsupervised ones. And where would I? I can't find red print. I guess we gotta go find. Or can't use the red paint. Guess we'll go ahead and try to find whatchamacallits. To the pub. Actually, hold on. To the pub. Okay. Alright, this one I'm gonna go save.
Oh no, no chance of a pint then.
Another save. There we go. Confront.
Why do I have the feeling that you know more about Dirty Summers than you're letting...
I have nothing more to add, sir.
Alright, what is the crime? Who is the criminal?
I failed to follow. Are you finished? I have glasses to wash.
Why do I have the feeling that you know more about Dirty Summers than you're letting on?
I have nothing more to...
Let's see here.
Enough. I have hard evidence that Summers was involved in recent kidnappings across London.
I'm not surprised. So what?
Alright, how's the bartender connected? Oh.
You sure you ain't been drinking?
Damn.
Are you finished? I have glasses to wash.
Confront.
Why do I have the feeling that you know more about...
I failed to
Damn
follow.
it.
Are you finished? I have glasses to wash.
Why do I have the feeling that you know more about Dirty Summers than you're letting...
Alright. It was...
Enough.
That one.
I have hard evidence that Summers was involved in recent...
And then we need to choose the crime, which was... How is she connected to it?
A customs officer, Roy Soulsby, testified that Summers was a regular here. You must know something about his business.
All I know is his drinks order.
What is the bartender's secret? It's not 4-1, it's not card.
If the lives of the missing do not concern you, then I would urge you to think about your unborn child.
Are you threatening me?
Nothing of the sort, but that doesn't mean that there won't be consequences for your silence. Everyone knows you happily served Summers and his crew. Should the police come knocking, you'll be the one going away. And none of us wish to see you raise a child behind bars. Now, spare yourself the trouble and tell me all you know.
Okay.
Damn.
Summers hired my private room. I think he used it to recruit people, but I haven't seen him in a few days. He paid me cash, so I paid him no attention. Nor did I touch anything inside. Here's the key. Go and do what you will. Just leave me out of it.
Where are your pigeons? Oh god. Oh. Strong men needed for moving crates in warehouse area.
$5. That won't go far.
Oh, what's the snow? The Parker and Williams Co., Manchester. Invoice number 012B, date 20th of September 1882. Sold to Oscar Summers. Cargo, high quality sailcloth packed in wooden crates. Quantity 50 crates. Total 50 pounds. Okay. There we are. Job is to move crates in the warehouse area. Dirty Summers hires men in the pub's private room. Fresh scratches, deeply carved.
Strange symbols. I don't recognize them.
Let's see. Alright. Where is Crimea? Let's see. I guess I have all the evidence right now, so let's see. Where is he? Hiring notice? Invoice for sailcloth. Farmate's testimony. This one then. The warehouse holding. Okay. Dirty Summers has hired men for warehouse work, specifically for carrying crates of sailcloth. The abductees could still be inside the warehouse, which is marked with red paint. Okay. Pin evidence. So that means I need to concentrate for this. Let's go to the warehouse area and concentrate. Wishful thinking. Oh, wait, that right one. To the warehouses.
Wrong warehouse. Nothing to see here.
Nothing. Alright, let's check over here then. Oh. Oh, joy. Alright. Oh, wrong way. Alright. There we go.
Really, Holmes, this ought to be beneath you.
As my brother would say, it is for the greater good.
Your brother's not Dumbledore, you fool. Alright. Oh.
Good quality, but torn in many spots. Mold. That's why you don't leave sailcloth lying out.
Okay.
The layers of rust will prevent any movement. This crank saw some use.
Oh.
The scratches are fresh, left by something metallic.
Oh. Fire. Need something.
There are a couple of marks on this end.
Okay. And finally, dried mud, rod, Port of London soil. Alright, let's go up.
Well oiled and well maintained.
Okay.
Fit for a crank.
Need a crank.
It's stuck. No one's used it in a very long time.
Okay. Guess I'll grab that crank from over yonder. not be looking at any dead bodies.
A hidden passage, just as I expected.
Depart. Did I do everything in here? Lifting mech. I think I did. Army testimony. No. Did that. Did Silver Tide. Yeah, I got everything. Plague Doctor. Nah. I'll wear the Corona suit though. Or Cordona. Scares away the infectious diseases. Nah. Cool. Alright. Let's go on in.
Wait here, Watson, and keep an eye on the doors. I'll scout the premises.
Will do. Be careful down there.
Alright. Alright.
Wait. What's happening?
What? What the? I'm gonna assume psychotic episodes or drugs.
What is this place? Where am I?
Huh. You know what? This is a perfect place to leave off. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the video, like the video. If you don't like the video, then don't like the video. Just leave a comment down why you didn't like the video. Remember, all feedback is good feedback, so long as it's helpful and appropriate. And subscribe if you like you're coming back here more often than not to watch my cringe ass be silent for 3 hours. And with that, Jyster out.